So the first steps to resizing the dress is taking it apart. So let's go ahead and take this dress apart and see what we get into. So keep in mind, this is a 2-layer dress, so we're only taking apart the first layer. The second layer we're going to keep intact and make sure that we get all of those strings from taking the dress apart off of the dress. So you just want to take your nearest lint brush and take those strings off. So when you're sewing, you're always trying to find the lines. Once you take apart your outfit and you find the lines, you want to lay it out in a way that you're able to see what's going on. That way you're able to resize the pattern properly and still keeping the shape of the design. So once you finish cutting everything out, you're going to get some stiffener paper and you're going to just iron that to the back of your pattern. This just gives the dress more structure and allows it to hold up. Since this is an off-the-shoulder dress, we really want it to give the support that the customer needs. Once you finish cutting everything out and ironing it, you want to go ahead and lay it out in a way where you can go ahead and easily put it together. Remember, this is like a puzzle piece, and you want to know where all your pieces are so you can sew that back together. Let's get started. So remember, in taking this dress apart, remember, like I said, it's a 2-layer dress, meaning that there's 2 layers of the bodice. So we are actually going to sew both of those layers together and interface it. This is what interfacing would look like. Right now, I'm going ahead and I'm putting the part that we kind of want to hang out, which is the ribbon, and then we're going to put the top part of the bodice right on top of that against the back part with the bust. You're going to go ahead and pin that together. This does take a little bit of time just because these are curved edges. This is a sweetheart neckline in a trumpet style dress. So this could sometimes be a little bit difficult, especially with the cups. So we're just going to go ahead and try that and try to start sewing that. came out. Let's see how the interfacing came out. Just flipping it inside out just to see how the cups look inside of the dress. I don't particularly like it. I'm gonna see about that. We may go ahead and do that over again. Yeah, I'm not liking it at all. Let's go ahead and take that out. Where's your seam ripper? Go ahead and get that seam ripper, take those stitchings out, and let's go ahead and start over. So you're just going to take your seam ripper and rip as many of the seams out as you can. Really everything that you just sewed. It's okay. You could always sew it back. So let's go ahead and keep on taking these seams out. Sometimes taking out the seams are a little bit hard. I tend to hate it. You can use a seam ripper or like these cutting scissors. They're like really short and stocky. For this one, I'm deciding to use the seam ripper just because it's a little faster for what I'm doing. Once you get that taken apart, you're going to go ahead. We're going to actually go ahead and interface one more time, but this time we are going to get the complete front side. So we're going to get the front skirt as well as getting the front bodice, and then we're going to interface and connect. So let's go ahead and get that front skirt. Once you get the front skirt, you're going to get the front bodice, and you're going to connect the front skirt and the front bodice. I like to fold them in the middle, just so that way I know exactly where the middle is. I don't like thinking that something's the middle and then it's not, so I just fold it. Once you find out where your middle is, you're going to lay that out and connect them together, and then you're just going to sew that straight across. And there we are sewing, and we're just going to go straight across with that. Lastly, you're going to go ahead and add the boning in back at the top. You just want to add that boning in, so again, it gives that support and structure. But once you finish, your dress will end up looking a little bit like this.